Yeah, listen to this, it'll blow your socks off. Ex Maria Virgine Gabete.
Tour World Championship campaign against Andre Agassi. And it couldn't have been an easier win for the world #1. Agassi was out of sorts, claiming illness. Sampras came through, dropping only 3 games, 6-2, 6-1. And Agassi was booed and whistled from the court. Sampras has already come across Boris Becker, and he found the German in fighting spirit. Becker there saving a break point. Sampras's next match was against the Russian #1, Yevgeny Kafelnikov. Pete Sampras eventually came through without dropping a set, 6-4, 6-4. And in doing so, he showed some inspired form. And then Sampras came up against the big serving Croat, Goran Ivanisevic. Ivanisevic handed Sampras the match with a double fault. Sampras hadn't had it all his own way. He dropped the first set, coming through to win 6-7, 7-6, 7-5. Boris Becker's first round-robin match was against the Russian Yevgeny Kafelnikov. And like Pete Sampras, he didn't drop a set. 6-4, 7-5 in favour of Becker in this one. The crowd were beginning to get very, very excited about the prospect of Becker possibly going all the way. And then, as a precursor of what was to come, Becker met Sampras in the next match. That brilliant backhand from Becker gave him victory, 7-6, 7-6. But can he possibly repeat it today in the final? Becker's next opponent was the replacement for the now departed Andre Agassi, Thomas Enquist of Sweden. Becker was beaten. But it didn't really matter. He'd already made his way through to the semi-finals. And anyway, it was his birthday. He could afford to relax a little. He still had the energy to blow out his candles. In the semi-final, Becker's opponent was the Wimbledon champion, Dutchman Richard Krajicek. Becker dropped the first set, but then served for the match. 6-7, 7-6, 6-3. He cruised through the final set on his way to meeting Pete Sampras in today's final. The winner will walk away with a massive $700,000 in prize money. And to find out how it works out, let's go and join Frew McMillan and first David Mercer.
Pete!
Thank you, Matt. A terrific roar as Pete Sampras is introduced to the crowd here. They respect this man, of course. The vast majority of them hope he'll lose today, but they respect his qualities.
Pete Sampras is 25
The world #1 assured of finishing at that position for a fourth successive year, joining 2 other Americans who've achieved that, Jimmy Connors, and most recently in the years 81, 82, 83 and 84, John McEnroe. Sampras looking for his 8th title of the year. He's the winner in San Jose, Memphis, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Indianapolis, the US Open and Basel. He's just lost 1 final this year, and that was to Becker in the final of the Eurocard Open
Indianapolis,
in
bei den
Stuttgart
US Open und in Basel. Zum 7. Mal in
weeks
Folge
ago.
ist beim ATP-Finale.
Magnificent record, 64 and 11 for the year. Has qualified for all 7 World Championships. The only man to have done that. The winner twice in 1991 and 94. The runner-up to Michael Stich in 93.
Well, it's a crowd that Sampras respects. He says they've been obviously totally for Becker, but at the same time he feels they respect him by giving him time.
Titelverteidiger Boris.
And a man who is so important, not just to German tennis fans, but I think to all tennis fans. There will be a special place in the history books for Boris Becker. The youngest ever Wimbledon champion, just for starters, bidding for his 5th title of the year. He's won the Australian Open, the Stella Artois Championships at London's Queen's Club, Vienna and the Eurocard Open in Stuttgart. Playing in his 5th final of the year, so yet to lose one. A man who's suffered this year from injury and illness. Comparatively fewer matches played than Sampras, just 38 wins, 13 defeats. He's qualified for the World Championship for the 6th time in 7 years, just missed out in 1993. And like Sampras, twice the champion, last year and also in 1992. So whoever wins this match today will be the first man to win this title 3 times. The only other winners, Andre Agassi in 1990 and Michael Stich in 1993. Both men have so far this week accumulated prize money of $640,000, $80,000 for qualifying, $200,000 for 2 round-robin wins. They were worth $100,000 each, and $360,000 for winning their semi-finals. And that all adds up to $640,000, and the winner of today's match will top that figure up by a further 7. And it is Boris Becker to get the final as the